What is going on, viewers of YouTube? Sunspot here, guys. My review of the NECA San Diego Comic-Con 2015 exclusive glow-in-the-dark Terminator action figure review. As per usual, I do want to highlight the packaging. This is very Kenner-esque, which I always appreciate with these NECA toys that are based off the Kenner line. Just say Terminator 2 at the top, Endo Glow Terminator with phased plasma rifle, and the rifle doesn't even glow in the dark, so they lied to me. Does say NECA 2015 convention exclusive. You see Arnold Schwarzenegger in the back. Does say glows in the dark. This is where you see the figure and all his accessories, and a giant explosion in the back. Back of the box is actually pretty interesting. It shows all the other Terminator figures that we have had in the recent years, especially the SDCC exclusive from a couple years ago. So that's pretty cool, and here's a biography of the character. If you like, can pause and read that now, you can. As for the figure himself, this is really cool. I have always wanted a superposable, highly detailed, glow-in-the-dark Terminator Endoskeleton. Finally, NECA has given us it with an amazing sculpt. Let's take a closer look. As for the head sculpt, this is really cool. This is based off a previous mold, a mold that I, by the way, have reviewed a couple days ago. It's the Walmart exclusive, but just the fact that this thing glows in the dark just does it for me. Like, look at the amount of detail they put even with the glow-in-the-dark feature. I love the black lining, how it's kind of dirty. I love the red eyes, and the teeth are kind of yellow and a little bit silver at that, and the jaw is like a different color than the top of the head, and I love the amount of detail they put around this. It's just so great, and I do love all these little black washings and everything, and all the inner workings in the temple. And same goes for the rest of the figure. Now, certain parts of this are glow-in-the-dark, while the rest is actually a different paint scheme than other Terminators that we've had. You can see that the chest is fully glow-in-the-darkable, if that's even a real word. You could tell that it's kind of this transparent green color compared to the rest of this gunmetal, dirty black color. And same with the legs and everything. The thighs are glow-in-the-dark, and none at the feet, unfortunately. Then again, this is based off the Kenner toy, and I can't tell, actually, these little pipings here that go inside these cylinders are actually glow-in-the-dark, which I didn't even realize until now. They're really tiny. So, and you know, there's nothing at the back. You can tell the back of the head does have the glow-in-the-dark feature, as well as the front, and I don't think the jaw does, actually. I have to double check with that. You could tell that the amount of detail and just all the inner workings in the shoulder are really great, and I love the color, the mix of black and silver and gunmetal. Just a really nice blend, especially with this glow-in-the-dark feature they got going on. This kind of bothers me. These little screws or whatever they are, that does affect a little bit, but, you know, nothing too much. I do like this white here. It kind of reminds me of old toys. As for articulation, this guy does have a ton, but he is extremely fragile. A little piece actually fell off when I opened it, but it's as expected. I'll get to that in a minute. His head can go up that much, down that much, left and right a little bit. You got to be careful of these wires. His arm, because of this wire, can go up at least that much. You do want to be careful, and back a lot more. Can go out and in. Does have the bicep rotation, almost a 90-degree angle at the elbow, and actually can go back a little bit more. Does have a rotation at the wrist. His abdomen can go left and right slightly. Be careful. His legs can go that much out, that much back, and can basically do the splits. And the thing that did snap off, unfortunately, this piece did. This little cylinder piece at the back of his thighs. Again, that really happens with every single NECA Terminator, so I'm not too sad about that. But his knee can go way over 90 degrees and even front a little bit. He does have a full rotation at the feet and the toe articulation. As for size, you can tell I am using a stand from actually an Alien 3 figure, because let me tell you, these Terminator figures cannot stand for crap. So, just a warning. So, he's a little bit taller, but either way, he is taller than your standard Marvel Legends figure and your standard NECA Apes figure. And here he is next to my alpaca. As for accessories, this guy comes with one thing. The standard plasma rifle, which, by the way, can't even glow in the dark. I was really disappointed with that. I don't remember if the original Kenner toy was, or whatever toy it's based on, had the weapon that could glow in the dark. I really don't remember. Either way, I wish it did, but you can tell it has a nice paint wash and everything. It's very dirty, but honestly, I've gotten this same mold of this gun literally dozens of times. And as for the glow-in-the-dark feature, I am sorry if this is not turning out as it should on camera. It's really hard to do this glow-in-the-dark stuff, but you can tell his head is definitely glowing at the forehead. His chest is a little bit, as well as his thighs. Again, this guy wasn't in direct light, so he is kind of weak at the moment, but you can definitely tell that this guy, especially from distance, is definitely noticeable. So overall, this guy is a must-have if you are a Terminator collector. Just the fact that this guy can glow in the dark, and yes, I know not all of them can glow in the dark, not even his gun can glow in the dark. At least his head, chest, and thighs can, but it's still such a cool figure to have. You can get this guy at your local Toys R Us, since this technically isn't a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. They were just selling it there first. But with that said, people, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you viewers do on a daily basis, and I will see you guys in my next video.